It's like it's I don't want to say emo, but
it's very emo. I'm very emo.
Yeah, you are.
I'm very fucking. I have to hike fucking 5 times a week to fucking feel good.
But you know, you're also from Western in the 50s. You feel me?
We're all in No Jumper, and it's so funny. I'm from 57th and Western. You know what neighborhood that is?
5-5.
That's 5-5. And Crip Mac is one of those people there too.
Yep.
And so like you know, it's so funny that to be from that neighborhood and not feel and look like that, none of that shit, you know.
Was that kind of like what was it like? Was there pressure like to like, you know, from the set, or like what was your relationship like to
my dad was from the Bay. Every summer that I left, you know, a friend that I played with, I came back and he's from the neighborhood, right? I used to be out there fishing and walking in the fucking, you know, in nature and shit. You come back to LA and motherfuckers are on that shit, and you be like, yeah, that shit weird. You know what I'm saying? And also, like, you know.
I remember going outside your crib.
It's always taped off.
And there was
the block is taped off all the time.
There's a palm tree with the 5-5 hit up on it in blue. I was like, okay, this is like, they really about that action over there. Like, but you never were like rocking with them and all that. But you were cool with everybody.
Okay, so when you grow up my grandma lived in that neighborhood forever. When you grow up there, like let's say you're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And you know, there's dudes that are from that neighborhood that are reputable dudes that like we fought when we were 6. You know what I'm saying? Like
you got your stripes early.
Well, no, it's not about stripes. I remember fucking.
No, I'm just joking.
You know when you fight as a little kid and it gets crazy, you hit somebody with a stick, you know? And so like,
oh my God.
So like, I want to say that like, until like the mid 2000s, until new kids start showing up, I was free to be me.
You know everybody in the hood.
Yeah, well, everybody on that street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I believe so, or my family did. And, you know, and to be totally honest, if I'm not mistaken, that shit started, like a lot of those dudes, they're older guys, a little bit older than me, they were KWSs.
Right.
They were, I remember.
They're tag bangers.
Yeah. So I remember going over to rap with and this is like the cusp when a lot of people I didn't know start coming around there. I remember going over there, and the older dude, his name is Marcel. A short, light-skinned dude, had like 2 long braids. I think they called him Smurf or some shit like that. I was over there with the younger dudes, right? And this is when 50 Cent was out, right? And I'm rapping Real Project Bloody. And, you know, and the younger dudes is like, all like trying to, you know, they making fun of me, like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the older dudes was like, no, nigga, that's how you supposed to rap, bro. And it's like really has to do with like some regional shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk about like West Coast shit, every person that I know that's a West Coast like street dude, hood dude, niggas love the wake up show in jail. You know what I'm saying? Niggas love all that weird shit, and everything else that came along is you know, all the styles that even like gangster styles that are forced on motherfuckers. That's due to fucking media and all that shit. But the streets don't sound, the actual streets
don't sound like what people think they are.
Never.
To the point where,
and don't look like they think they are too.
Like if you have to go deep into South Central LA, and you'll hear certain rap styles that don't exist anywhere else, and a lot of them are super intellectual and super like house, and even
storytellers
like
too.
Storytelling shit,
Yeah.
and even like the off kilter delivery, like when people were like so shocked when they heard Blueface.
Blueface, yeah, I was thinking he was
but
thinking
there's so many styles like that throughout the streets of LA.
That's very Californian.
Right.
Very Californian. Like you gotta think about E40s. You gotta think about Sugar Free.
Yeah, we still the originators of styles,
teaspoon,
bro.
iodine.
Yep.
Period.
Everybody's an originator of style, but I feel like California, this the mindset of a California is like, do what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? And that's why like so much tech comes out of California. That's why so many like weird things come from here, is because
skateboarding,
even how they flip skateboarding, right. You know? Like exactly. So like I think that like, you know, I don't know what the fuck I'm ranting about. I'm into that shit. I don't talk about that shit.
No, I feel you though. It's really interesting. But then how did you find that balance between the making music side of things and battle rap, and then not really converging them? You know what I mean?
I co-founded this thing called Low End Theory, which is basically
Where all you hipsters originated. Every single last one of y'all.
It changed. That also changed the sound of production in America, in Western music, in electronic music. You know, so
Flying Lotus,
Anderson .Paak, Tyler Creator, but you know, No Such Thing. All these amazing dudes. Thundercat, all
crazy
these guys.
talent.
So basically, right when that was happening, I was signed to a label that was connected to that shit. Right when that was happening, I noticed this crazy thing. Y'all start taking away the beats from the rap, and the beat makers stop putting rap on the beats.
That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm in both of these worlds at the same time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I wasn't really into it because at least the battle rap that I fell in love with was over beats, right?
Beats, you were, yeah.
And then the rap music I fell in love with had fucking, it had
Funk.
bars and shit like that. So I think the thing that helped me balance it is, now this is gonna sound crazy, is going back to my Aunt Janice and those 2 records that she gave me, and also like the rock music that I really liked at the time, like the post grunge shit like that. It helped me kind of, and I'll give a shot to my baby's mom too. She always was, bringing in like rap record, like she was always like into rap music,
like mainstream rap,
and she, I was forced in my house to listen to Rick Ross and Drake and Jeezy and everything that came out as it came out, because she always was, on to whatever's popping.
Right.
I'm always gonna be listening to some fucking rock or some indie rock or some jazz shit or some, all that shit. And I think even though the money was in the beat scene or in the battle scene, my heart was always in like, fuck, man, I want to tell my story like Be Legit, or I want to tell my story like not Kurt Cobain, but old boy from Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan. So like, I'm fighting that, but you know what though? The money was in battle rap, and the tension was in battle rap, and the money was in fucking the beat scene.
I mean, not yet though.
Well, you gotta think about that time. And my rent in LA is $800.
He's talking about 2009.
2000.
Okay, I guess.
I'm just.
But still, I see what you're saying. You could tell money was coming. You could tell money was coming.
Okay, guys, we want to thank you so much for getting us to 100,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. If you want to support, please click that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 200K. Thank you so much.